I'm Jack Jaggard from Choke, play guitar. Tour's been pretty awesome. Yeah, it's we did 7 shows out west, starting in Winnipeg. The roads were good. The drive back from Winnipeg was pretty shitty. Oh, am I allowed to swear? Sorry. The shows were way better than expected, really. Like, we haven't been a band, we haven't been playing for 7 years, and to be able to come back and have 300-400 people a night that are genuinely excited to see us, and it was phenomenal. We had a really good time. Yeah. Actually, in 1997, we started jamming in this studio downtown Edmonton. We were one of the first bands to move into that studio. Well, maybe not one of the first, but there was very few studios in the building that we were in prior to us jamming there. And so 1997 started there, and we had held on to that studio up until this summer. It was a Laser Quest building, like laser tag, and they had a separate building where we would practice in. And their lease was up. So once they moved out, I think the college that was right next door to there bought the property, and I believe they're going to tear it down. So anyways, we had a grand finale show, and it was a couple of bands that had jammed there over the last 13, 14, 15 years. Just got back together, and then, it happened to be that Stefan, he's been living in Vancouver since 2007, and he was in town just during that week. So Clay had the idea to let's get together and jam a couple songs, and we jammed 4 or 5 songs and played them at the party. And from there we were just brainstorming like, shit, we should maybe do a tour, because we had so much fun jamming and playing those songs again. So that's how it started. Hands down, best tour was the 2001 Small Man Records tour with Layaway Plan and Moneen. One of the greatest tours we'd ever done. It was a 3-month tour. We did, I believe, close to a month in the States. We kind of cut right through from North Dakota to Florida, and then came up the East Coast. And then we did a 2-month Canada tour with Moneen and Layaway Plan in 2001, and that was just one of the greatest times that we had ever had, for sure. There was so many less bands when we started. Like, I think that was maybe one of the advantages that we may have had, is because there was less bands willing to put everything in and drive across the country, 100 times and just barely make gas money and everything like that. So we got lucky with when we started, basically timing, right? It was before the electronica scene really got big. Live music was a real deal, right? I guess the biggest change from when we started is we wore baggy pants and had long hair, and now everybody has spiky hair and tight clothes. Edmonton's a good city. It's close to the mountains. For me, it's home, right? I've seen a lot of cities. And I mean, maybe Edmonton's not the most beautiful city. It's hella cold because it's the most northerly city, really. But it's home for me. It's close to the mountains. There's close to really, personally, I do a lot of fly fishing now, so I'm always camping and doing that kind of thing, and it's good for me. It's a good spot. hopeful. I did purchase some recording gear on the first leg of the tour, so I plan on writing some stuff and recording to my computer and stuff. But if they turn into choke songs, it would be great. But Stefan's moving to London, England, maybe in the next 6 months. And it may be 3 to 5 years that he's living there. And in 5 years, we'll all be really old, so... Well, Clay plays in a band called Black Mastiff. Okay. Great band. Much different than Choke, obviously. It's a way more groove, kind of stoner rock band. Stefan's been doing some other things. I haven't been really doing too much. You know, Sean and Clay were in Passenger Action. They released a record and an EP. I played in a band called Team Building. I don't play with them anymore. I played some cover projects, some hard rock cover projects, and teaching my nephew how to play guitar. That's about the extent of it, yeah. Facebook, yeah, Facebook. Look for Choke on Facebook, and I'm gonna try and maintain it. But I mean, this is most likely the last Choke show ever, so we're probably gonna fall off the face of the planet again. So I just want to say thanks, guys. Montreal has been one of our most favorite places to play. Montreal and Quebec City have always treated us really, really well, and I just want to give you all thumbs up.